Hi guys. So when I was thinking about this topic, I immediately remembered an incident that happened to me when I was volunteering. So the first year that I was volunteering, actually one of the first kids that I ever worked with was this 5-year-old girl who had surgery and had a long stay in recovery. And I would go in and I would play with her, and she was there for a couple of weeks. And I would come in twice a week, so I really got to know her and I saw her all the time. And something I noticed was that she never had any visitors or any type of parental anyone there, any parents or anything. So I would always go in and I would spend a lot of time with her. And we developed this little relationship, and I found out that she had a lot of older siblings. So I figured the parents were at home with the siblings and they had a lot on their plate. But I did end up meeting her mother eventually on the last day of her stay, the day that she was going home. So I went into the room and I was hanging out with the family and I was talking to the mother and I was playing with the girl. And the mother at one point gestured to the daughter and said to me, "Oh, do you have any?" And I was really confused at first because I didn't know what she was referring to. And I was like, what? And then she pointed to the girl and I realized that she was asking me if I had any children. And I immediately was like, kids? What? Like, no, I don't have any kids. Because I was only 19 at the time. And I had this big reaction, and the mom was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And then the little girl got all embarrassed and she was like, "Mom, she's in college." And then I realized, looking at her, I was like, this woman is very, very young and she has 6 other children. And then she told me later on that her 16-year-old daughter was expecting a baby. And I was like, oh my God, I just totally offended this woman. And I was so embarrassed. And I think I'm just going to chalk it up to I was young and I probably should have politely just been like, no, no kids for me. But I was only 19 and I was a sophomore in college and I was just a little taken aback, and now looking back, I wish that I just politely have kept my mouth shut. Alright, thanks guys.